Oh, hi everybody. I'm once again all alone in the auditorium of the gorgeous Richard Rogers Theater where Hamilton lives. I'm all the way upstairs today. Just for a change, I walked upstairs. Look at the chandelier. Speaking of chandeliers, I'm winded because I walked upstairs. Don't worry about my mask. There's nobody in the, look at this cavernous space I'm in. There's no one here. Don't worry about it. Speaking of chandeliers, I can hold my tongue no longer. Let me ruin the plot of Phantom of the Opera for you. Before I do that, let me say, first of all, more than I'm grateful to be back at Phantom working, I am having fun, and it's great to be back with so many people that I know at Phantom. So let me say that first and foremost. I'm grateful and thrilled to be there. Second of all, Billy, how many full musicals have you written? 0. Which means you've had how many musicals produced? 0. On Broadway? 0. Which means you've employed how many people over how many decades on those? Zilch, 0, none. Okay, good. That said, Phantom of the Opera is a mess. That story, have you seen it? If not, I'm about to ruin it for you. Okay, let's start at, this is gonna be long. Let's start at the beginning. You come into the auditorium and everything's covered in fog and mist and blankets, drop cloths are over all these things. And we go into an auction at the Opera House years in the future of the story when the Opera House is now defunct. Leading up to, they're gonna sell off the chandelier, which comes to life and and goes up into the ceiling, and then the show flashes back to the story, all right? So in this auction, there's Raoul, the Vicomte, who is Christine's boyfriend in the story, and he's an old man in a wheelchair. And they show the music box, which is like the monkey with the cymbals, which is in that, somebody in Masquerade plays the monkey, but the barrel organ music box is this monkey, and they're selling it, and he has like this flashback of lyrics talking about, she often spoke of you, will you still play when all the rest of us are dead? So, okay, first of all, she often spoke of you. Not once in the story, in the plot of the Phantom of the Opera, does Christine say word one about that monkey organ thing. She wakes up in the Phantom's lair after he's kidnapped her, looks at, there it is, playing, and she just gets up and walks away. So that's like entirely the only reference to it at all that she ever even has. She looks at it. And him saying, will you still play when all the rest of us are dead? Wait, so she's dead? We never touch any of this. We never, if you want to know about that part, go watch Love Never Dies, the sequel. Oh God, and that's an entirely different story for another day, and boy, what a story. So anyways, that's the auction, okay. Before I go any further, Hal Prince, the director, brilliant. I think he won 21 Tony Awards in his life. Bless, rest in peace. Was a genius at knowing there are problems with the plot. So look over here, flash of smoke, poof. I mean, he just really did, made a production that was like, flash, don't think about the plot. Anyways, so we flash back to the story, and we're at the Opera House, where everyone knows that there's like a ghost, the Phantom of the Opera. Everyone's like this the whole time. No one's trying to find this individual or figure out why these mysterious, crazy things have been happening for years. No one's doing that. Everyone's just going, ugh, instead. Okay. There's Madame Giry, the ballet mistress, who clearly knows a lot about this, and no one is saying, woman, talk or you're fired. No one's doing that. So everyone's said like, okay, and the manager of the damn place has been paying this ghost money for years, extortion, and again, no one's like, no, hunt him out, no. Box 5 in the auditorium is left free for his disposal to watch whatever he wants, and no one's going up there like, excuse me, you, ghosty man, you're under arrest, get out of my theater. No one's doing any of this. Instead, everyone's going, okay. So there they are, they're doing the things, a backdrop falls, the Phantom of the Opera, ballerinas, they literally have the girls going, and spinning around like, twirling in a circle. It's hysterical when you watch it, like, really, girls? Anyway. Okay, the ghost, everyone's freaking out. Carlotta quits, the diva who's singing, she's like, oh, fuck this. It's been 4 years of this shit, fuck this. She quits. Oh, now what are we gonna do? And little Meg Giry, who's the daughter of Madame Giry. Now, the ballerinas are supposed to be 15 years old, I've been told, which is gonna make the story creepier if we think that Christine Daae is supposed to be 15 when the Phantom's like kidnapping her and like seducing her and all sorts of crazy. Ugh. It just gets creepier. But it was a different time. 15's old. Have a baby already. Anyways, what are we gonna do now? Carlotta quit. Little Meg Giry. Excuse me, sir, Christine Daae can sing it. Hi, little ballerina. Where's your nose right now? The men are talking. But of course, Madame Giry, let us sing, monsieur. And everybody's also like, okay, Madame Giry, woman who's formidable, and we all just do whatever you say, Madame Giry. Creepy weird. Of course, Christine sings and aces it and gets the role and saves the day. But again, because she's been trained by the angel of music. So this crazy girl is somewhere in this opera house where some mysterious voice is like, sing louder, sing higher, intonate better. And she's been trained by a ghost. Creepity creep creeps. Okay, she saves the day, she sings. Happens in the audience is the Vicomte, Raoul, her soon-to-be boyfriend, but they grew up together, they were kids together. So, oh my God, what a coincidence. The rich Vicomte is there that night. He goes back to her dressing room. Not her dressing room, clearly. I'm betting it's Carlotta's dressing room because understudy's on. She ain't got a dressing room, she's a ballerina. She did amazing, she did amazing. She's in the room, here comes Raoul, like, oh my goodness, and starts this whole, little Lottie, where is your red scarf? What the hell are you talking about? Sings a song to her, oh, it's something from our childhood. We used to sing about little Lottie and the day that I lost my red scarf and you ran into the sea to get it. None of which has anything to do with the plot at all, but yeah, you know each other. Get to the point, you know each other. Got it. Well, now I must take you to dinner, because I'm a rich man and I decide what we do. No, no, I can't. The angel of music is strict. I must not go out to dinner. No, no, I will not listen. You're a girl. You'll do as I say. Now get ready. I'm going to fetch my horses. He walks out the room. Phantom starts singing to her through the walls. Again, she's like, Angel, hi, Angel. Did I do all right? Crazy. The mirror, boom, two-way mirror, and there he is standing behind it. So this creepy ghost man, who we find out later lives under the opera house beyond a lake. There's a lake under an opera house, and no one's talking about sinus issues. That's a whole other thing. He's put a two-way mirror in Carlotta's dressing room. And how many other dressing rooms has he been watching people through the mirror? Creepy. Mirror parts, and he takes her away. Ga, 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 ga. We go into the whole title scene, the title song. Vicomte's outside the door. Who's that voice in there? Angel, Angel. He goes in, and she's gone. Oh, no. Okay. Kidnaps her, takes her to his lair. I'm gonna make you mine, okay? And she, ends up fainting over that. Great. Next day, she finally comes back. Meanwhile, Madame Giry is telling everybody, like, the angel's returned her. She's back, she's resting. Again, woman, you know things. Where the hell was she? What's going on? Tell us or you're fired. They have notes from the opera ghosts because there's new managers telling them how to run their place. And they're not going, fuck this guy, go get him. No one's doing this. Okay. Raoul's like, where is she? Where is she? She got abducted. Did anyone call the police? They surely did not. She comes back. She's going to sing. They're going to do the next opera. No, no, Carlotta's coming back. You hate me. You hate me. No, we love you. We love you. You're the star. She's the supporting. She's not doing it. You're doing it. Okay. And the Phantom had already said, if Carlotta sings, there's going to be trouble. Carlotta's going to sing. We go into it. And also, box 5 is supposed to be left empty because that's the Phantom's box. Well, Raoul's up in box 5 because I'm a man with lots of money. I'll do as I say, and I do as I like. All right. They start singing. Phantom's voice, did I not say that box 5 is to be left empty? It's him, the Phantom. And then sort of fight on, say, you're supposed to be quiet. Shut up, says Carlotta, the mean one. You little toad. Phantom's voice, a toad? Perhaps it is you who are the toad. Now is the time when we found out that he is also magical. He can make a woman sing like a toad from a great distance. Suddenly Carlotta, toad, toad, toad. He can make people sing like a toad. What? Don't look at that. Smoke over here. Boom, bash. Don't even think about it. Uh-huh. All right, Carla, the opera's off. The opera's off. No. Now Christine's going to take over in 10 minutes' time. We're going to come back up and she's going to do it. Okay. But first she's going to run up to the rooftop with Raoul, her boyfriend, and have a moment. Because she doesn't have to get into a costume and a wig and warm up her voice because she's a dancer or whatever. She's in a silent role. But no, 10 minutes she's going to do it. Okay, we're ready. Had enough? And that's when Christine's up on the roof with him, like, don't make me go back there. Don't make me do it. And Raoul's like, oh, hush, hush, little girl. You're just a girl. Do as I say, girl. Just smile. You're prettier when you smile, girl. Uh-huh. Christine, there is no Phantom of the Opera. Excuse me. You were outside of the dressing room. You said, who's that voice? Who's in there? You came in. I was gone and was gone for 24 hours. There is no Phantom of the Opera. Where the fuck was I? Oh, hush, hush, never mind. Let's sing a love song. Shush, 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 shush. You're prettier when you smile. She's in love with him. He's going to take her away. It's going to be great. But first, you got to go downstairs and sing that song. Okay, I'm going. She goes back down there. Of course, disaster happens. Have I lost the plot? There's also like the man who works up in the flies, the dirty old man, Joseph Bouquet, who's telling everybody about the Punjab lasso, the Phantom's lasso, like noose that he'll get you with. And of course, he knows shit too. And Madame Giry's like, you shouldn't talk shit. You're going to get yourself in trouble for talking shit. Like I am right now. Anyways, okay, they're doing the show. Like, there's a disaster with Carlotta. We're going to resume. That's what happens. Yes. Carlotta's singing like a toad. Stop, stop, stop. We're going to resume in 10 minutes with Christine Daae. But in the meanwhile, look at the ballet. And they start doing the ballet. And they're out there trying to get through the ballet section. And all suddenly, gah, 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 Joseph Bouquet's body comes flopping in from above. He's been hung. He's been killed. The Phantom has fucking murdered a man in front of an audience. In front of an audience. There's a dead body hanging on the stage. Christine's on the roof. Don't make me go back. Don't make me go back. Listen, we're going to sing a love song and you're going to go do it. Never mind the dead body. They're going to resume the show. They're going to clean up the mess. They're going to cut the man down. And they're going to resume the show. And they do. And then, of course, the end of the act happens. She does it, and they're doing the bows. And that's when Phantom's like, fuck all y'all. Drop a chandelier. And down comes the chandelier. Now, here's the other thing you need to know. As I was told, in the New York theater, if they let the chandelier rip, like kaboom, a crash to the stage, it would pull out the entire ceiling of the theater. So what happens is the chandelier descends to the stage. I used to always say to the people, look out, you have 10 minutes to get out from under that slowly falling thing, while people are screaming and running. And it's going toward the stage while the music's going ga, 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 ga. It's not, it's impressive, but it's not scary. Let's put it that way. Again, now don't look at that. It's flash of smoke, boom, blackout. So anyways, that gets us to intermission. And I think that's enough for one day. I'll have to ruin Act 2 on a different day. And again, I am saying, I love being at Phantom. I love having a job there. I love the people I'm working with. It's just when you sit there long enough and you start picking at the threads, it could come apart real quick. So anyways, maybe I'll go off and write a musical this afternoon that everybody else can pick apart. How's that sound? Bye.